Sample 1. Article about sleep and mental health. One health article I read recently was about the importance of sleep for mental health. I found it on the internet, on a popular health website that shares tips for young people. The article explained how a lack of sleep can affect our mood, memory, and even our physical health. I came across this article because I had been struggling with my own sleeping habits. At that time, I often stayed up late to study or watch videos, and I felt tired almost every morning. I typed "Why is sleep important?" into Google, and that's how I found the article. It described in very simple language the science behind sleep. For example, it said that during deep sleep, our brain clears out toxins and processes emotions. It also gave practical advice, such as avoiding screens before bed, keeping a regular sleep schedule, and reducing caffeine intake. I really enjoyed reading it because it felt both educational and useful. After reading, I actually made some changes. I started going to bed earlier and I limited my phone use at night. Within a week, I noticed that I was more energetic and less stressed. Overall, I felt very thankful for the article. It reminded me that health is not only about eating and exercising, but also about resting well. It was a simple article, but it had a big impact on my daily routine. Sample 2. Article about drinking more water. Another health article that I remember was about the benefits of drinking enough water every day. I read it in a lifestyle magazine that I borrowed from my friend. The magazine usually covers topics like fitness, nutrition, and mental health, and this particular article caught my attention immediately. The reason I read it was because I used to drink very little water. Most of the time I had coffee, milk, tea, or soft drinks, but I often forgot to drink plain water. I was curious whether that habit could harm my health. The article explained that water helps with digestion, keeps our skin clear, and even improves concentration. It also mentioned that mild dehydration can cause headaches and fatigue, which I had experienced many times. The article gave some simple tips, such as carrying a water bottle, drinking a glass of water before meals, and adding slices of lemon to make water taste better. I found the article extremely practical because it didn't use complicated medical terms. It felt like advice from a friend. After reading it, I became more conscious of how much water I drank. Now, I try to drink at least 2 liters a day, and honestly, I feel fresher and more focused. In short, I felt that this article was very helpful. It showed me that small daily habits can have a big effect on health, and it motivated me to take better care of myself.